Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back today for war number 2 for what? I think season 54. And we are facing Nefti, which is a very, very good alliance. These guys finish top 3 all the time. So we're going to go ahead and throw on some max boosts and go ahead and get to our path. So, man, this war is a long one. My total recording time on this is like 24 minutes. We're gonna try to cut that down, but yeah, strap in for a long one. So this first fight really sucked. It's shield here, and the damage reflect just keep on triggering. So the whole fight, like, I'm just getting damage reflected. I thought with onslaught, with our mediums or heavies, we could avoid that, but no. So we're just taking damage constantly, like, and I'm like, what, like, huh, why? And so I take a look here, read it, and I'm just like, well, this sucks balls. This is terrible. So even on my special one, which is non-contact, we're still getting damage reflect. Like, I'm sending projectiles. I don't know how the heck that's being reflected to me, but yeah, that's fun. So I'm just killing myself literally here, slowly. At this point I was like, oh yeah, if I can get some of her bleeds on me, we should heal. But I'm actually still taking damage from the bleed. Or I don't know if that's just my neuroshock damage being reflected back. Or I don't know. I really don't like this fight at all. I just want to get out of here as quickly as possible. But yeah, I'm trying to get some bleed debuffs on me just to heal up a little bit if I can. But yeah, just trying to get to the special 2, pop it, end this fight so I can stop getting damage reflected. That'd be cool. So yeah, I think we just take some blocked hits, special 2, pop that, hit the road shield, get out of here. That cost me 39% of my health. I didn't even do anything wrong, it feels like. So that's fun. Just gonna cost some potions. It's all good though, not the biggest deal. Then we move on to the next fight, and we have a Dragon Man. So we're gonna be going for some Spider Piggy for this guy. Wasn't really at all worried here. Just gonna go for some big fat mediums. Apply those porker poppers. Right here we're gonna go for a little special 1. Pause those porker poppers. We're at 6 of them. Here we do armor break him. So we're gonna get a passive degen, but it's fine. Piggy has degen resistance with his scaling with his nonsense charges, so really fine. We just need him to throw a special here. He's at 12. I'm like, dude, you gonna throw it? He doesn't throw it. He doesn't throw it. He doesn't throw it. He doesn't throw it. Now he finally throws it. Dude, if he just threw it when he was at 12, he would have died. He would have just one-tapped himself, which would have been sick. But because he's annoying, we have to bait out 2 specials. But he's dead now. 38-second fight. Could have been sub 30 seconds, but all good. It goes down. That helps to make up for this next fight duration, because this is the long one. So when I first got assigned war on like the first day, I had like a ton of fights. And originally I was assigned the boss, which was a Punisher 2099. And I said, like, that out of all my fights, like, that one I'm not really feeling great about with Count of Fairy. Like, against a Punisher 2099 boss, like, I'm not really sure how that'd go, right? So, my Officer Clown ended up taking that one. So I was like, alright, cool. And then it wasn't until, like, the next day, I come back and I'm doing war, and I sent Count a message, saying, this Count Nefaria versus this Red Skull, it's not looking good. I'm double checking my notes here. This is what our war assignment looks like. And I'm like, yeah, that's my assignment. Count Nefaria versus this Red Skull. And I'm thinking in my head, and I'm thinking how this fight's gonna go. I'm like, this is gonna be terrible, because we have Chitinous Thorns, which is going to be applying bleeds to us, lots of bleeds. We're immune to bleed, but when you bleed Count Nefaria, you completely neuter his ramp, unless it's a Mystic matchup. Then it's fine, but Red Skull's tech. Then there's also, a node that's gonna make us glance, scaling with his armor. And Red Skull has a ton of armor, and I have 0 way to get rid of his armor. So I'm thinking this fight is just going to be terrible, but I'm just going in trusting my assignment, because I have a short window to do war on before it ends. This is my window. If I don't do it now, I'm not going to have time to do it later, or I won't be sober enough to do it later. So I had to do it at this time, and yeah, as soon as I get in here, this sucks balls. I can't do anything here. I attack him, I glance. I attack him, I get bled and lose all of my charges. This is terrible. We're 40 seconds into the fight and I've dealt 2%. And I'm just like, what? And so right there, I just learned a fun interaction. So if I evade, well, he has his auto block passive up, I take power burn damage. So can't do that. I'm thinking like, what do I do here? This is a death trap that I've walked into. Knowingly, too, kind of. Because I had a feeling this was not going to be good. So you see, I'm at 60 of my ramp. That's paused after our special 3. Those ones we can't lose. But the moment that pause wears off, watch. Well, they're still here, surprisingly. They're about to be gone, though. I guess maybe I can't lose those ones because they were gained from the special 3. But it takes quite a while to get to that special 3. And so here we gain some charges. But then you're going to see the moment we hit him, we're at 88. Gone. One hit, just wiped to 0. So I was like, well, what do I do now? You know, we're in a very precarious situation here. What the heck do I do? I have 3 minutes left here. I gotta figure out something. You know, I'm not just gonna give up. So I'm already in the fight. So I figure out that special 2 seems to be like a pretty good way to go. The DOT is dealing some nice damage. I just need to find a way to build up charges and then special 2 so we can also get some furies maybe. That's what I'm thinking. And so right there is the node unstoppable. Still have that to worry about. Totally wasn't even thinking about that at this point in the fight. You know, that's fun. That's cool. So yeah, the plan is pretty much build the special 2 now. And we're going to try to parry a whole bunch to build up charges and then pop the special 2. That is the strategy that I came up with on the fly here. So here we're going to parry, wait for the auto block to wear off, and then we have to start parrying again. But I have a short window to land these parries because if I parry once the evade back, which I might do here. Let's see if I do it here. Let's see. Boom, I just wiped out 90 of my charges. So those 9 parries, yeah, those were for nothing. Oh, this fight is so dumb, dude. Oh, I was so just perturbed in this fight, man. Just I've already spent 3 minutes in this fight. We've taken off a quarter of his health. Like, do you know how demoralizing that is? In the middle of an Alliance War fight? Like, I'm trying my best to keep it together here, dude. Trying my best to not just rage quit the fight, you know. So, we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again here. Parry a whole bunch. And here the strategy works. You know, we get 5 Furies, pop the special 2, and you can see it's ticking for way more. The first special 2 is ticking for about 600. This one's ticking for over 1,000. So, the Furies definitely were helping. So, that kind of becomes the strategy. We're going to skip towards the end of the fight here. So, of course, we time out. I managed to do almost half. In 5 minutes, I took off 44% health off this Red Skull. I didn't die, though. He did not kill me. I did not go to 0 health. He did not kill me. I have not died yet. So, that sucked. And I'm just like, well, what the hell else am I supposed to do? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have time to come back and do war later. So, it's now or never. Alright, well, let's revive, heal up, and do it again. If I can take off almost 50% health in the first fight, 5 minutes, I should definitely be able to take off the rest in the second attempt, having all the knowledge from the first attempt and knowing what to do and what not to do, you know. Using that kind of logic, I was like, well, let's try again, you know, another 5-minute fight, let's do it. Well, what else to do? I don't know. So we jump back in here, and yeah, we just kind of do the strategy that I figured out, which is parry a whole bunch, drop the special 2s, and we're going to skip ahead about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. So you can see, slowly but surely it's working. Let's get to about the last 1 minute. So we've got a minute left. Been doing okay. You know, we've taken him down to 12% with just glancing, having our charges wiped. Just not fun. Not fun at all. This is literally torture for me. This just sucks. It's just terrible. Yeah, and I really don't want to timeout twice, because a timeout does count as a death. I'm personally not counting it as a death, because I didn't die. I'm still deathless, as far as I'm concerned. But I don't want to timeout twice, because that on the scoreboard, that is going to count as 2 deaths, so we don't want that. So he's down to 5% here, but it's getting really close, because right now he has the auto block, so I can't evade. Okay, boom, now I can evade, go in. And then here, he has to throw another special here. With 10 seconds left, he decides to throw a special attack. I'm like, dude, why did you do that? I only have 6 seconds left. What do I do? Well, I know he can't auto-block a special, so I just throw the special too. 1 second, 1%. He dies. That fight was so stupid, dude. 10 minutes for one war fight. I don't ever want to do that again. God, that sucked so much, dude. But after I got through it, I just felt like a god. I felt like if I didn't die to that, you know, I survived 10 minutes in a terrible matchup against a Red Skull. If I can survive 10 minutes there, I'm not dying to anything else on this war map. You know, that's how I feel after that. Like, I just conquered that demon. Nothing else is coming at me now. I feel like Super Saiyan. So, next up, we have Super Skrull, who, if you don't know, me and Super Skrull got beef. I actually hate fighting this guy. But like I said, I was feeling unbeatable at this point, so I didn't even care. I just jumped in here with Onslaught, and this is like a super pro Onslaught matchup as well. So I'm feeling good. You know, he can apply shocks. This is like the Red Skull fight, but instead of bleed, it's shocks. So that's totally fine for Onslaught. And you're going to see here, we're going to get the Falter in a second. But fun fact, Onslaught can't miss if the opponent is Neuroshocked. And I completely remember that. So yeah, we're not even going to worry. Then boom, pop this special 2. Get this Folio degenning. Does a ton of damage. Then we're just going to use our Striker here. And then pause those degenerations. And yeah, this Super Skrull is absolutely cooked. I'm going to go ahead and throw a special 1 for insult on injury. And he did. Super easy fight. No problem at all. Wasn't scared at all. Just just got that killer instinct in my eyes right now. Speaking of killer instinct, we're going to be fighting a Bullseye as well. Excited about that. But before we get to a Bullseye, we have to go ahead and fight this little Korg mini-boss here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So just going to go, I think, buy a little energy. Pop that. Alright, get to this Korg. So rank 3 Korg. We got 1 too many hits. Power snack. And of course we're going to be going for Onslaught. Just going to throw 2 little health potions. I don't even know why I bothered with that. Whatever. Top it off, Onslaught, you know, just to be safe. With that extra bit of protection. And so, yeah, the only annoying thing about this fight was, well, at the start, Korg wasn't... Or I guess there, he purified it. But the annoying thing in this fight is really those power stings. Just trying to find the best time to really throw my specials. It turns out the power stings aren't really that potent. Now, that's the thing with power sting. It's like some nodes, the power sting, like you throw a special, you're going to lose like half your health. Other nodes, it's like 5%. Not a big deal. So right there, that was definitely a big mistake. I finally had an opening to throw my special without a power sting. So I took the opportunity. And he was unstoppable and unblockable, so because I ended up throwing it in his block. So that's fun. Ended up getting hit by that special. That's also a ton of fun. Right there, accidentally got the short pause. Again, a ton of fun. So here I'm panicking. All my Neuroshocks are going to fall off. Save them. They went from 13 to 11 to paused. Got the 12th one in there. So that's great. So here, going to heavy, special 2. Found another opening to throw our special. There we go. And the fight is like pretty much over now. And so here I end up just throwing this special. I think just right now. I just throw it. And you see, let's see, how much damage did we take there? I was at 86, 2 power stings, brought me down to 79. 7% health for 2 power sting debuffs. That's nothing. That's nothing. I don't know why I was worried. So yeah, Korg goes down without too much of an issue. Rank 3 Korg. Then we have another mini boss here. We have this weapon X, and so on my notes I said I can use Count Nefaria or Onslaught, and after that 10-minute Count Nefaria fight, I do not want to use him anymore this war. Plus, Onslaught should just be super duper solid for this fight because it has Hazard Shift, Shock, and Incinerate. That's the best possible Hazard Shift lineup for Onslaught, because he's going to take no damage from either of those effects, and both of those effects are going to ramp him up with his Neuroshock. You're going to see as soon as we get that Incinerate, up next goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know what's going on here. We froze. Hello? Okay, we're good. So here, now that he's in his Berserk mode, I'm just looking for an opening. Ideally trying to bait out a heavy attack. Didn't get it, so we just had to go for an intercept. And then boom, bait his special, and our spacing was absolutely flawless. Go ahead, punish him with a heavy, get the long duration pause, throw our special 2. His form is just about to fall off. Just waiting for that. Boom, falls off. Get intercepted again. That's fun. That's fine though. Just gonna use our striker here, and then get the pause into special 1. And this dude is so toasted. Not to worry. Definitely didn't play that fight perfectly, but that's what I love about Onslaught. He's so tanky. You know, it's all good. Plus, we're basically immune to bleed as well, so those bleeds don't scare us. And then we have 2 final fights this war. This was a lot of fights. Heavy load for this war. 2 more. We have Kindred and then Bullseye. So here we're going to be going for the Pig, of course. Absolutely love the Pig, dude. Especially with Decay. Like, Pig is already so freaking good. Give him the Decay tactic too, and it's just, it's too easy. But yeah, rank 3 Kindred here. Not worried at all. I would say Spider-Ham is the best counter in the game to Kindred. So yeah, just feeling very confident. Start of the fight, we'll get a decent amount of Porker Poppers. We're at 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, lock those in with the special 1. Get our slow up, and then he activates his heavy, which is annoying, but it's fine. We just want to bait out this special 2. He throws it pretty quick, and then we're going to be able to pause his infection charges on us, which is awesome. And then here again, push from special 2, pause it, bait this. Doesn't quite put us into the root, which is good, but I have kind of made a mistake. I don't have any power now. So here we do get rooted. Here we are getting degened, but it's not really a big deal, mainly because of Decay, plus our natural degen resistance, but it's mainly Decay there. So yeah, we barely took any damage. It's all good. And then final fight, rank 3 Bullseye. So, you know, like after the 10-minute fight, like I said, I was feeling unstoppable. All those fights went good, and then I was still feeling very good about this fight. You know, I wasn't even worried because like I'm bringing Onslaught against Bullseye. You know, I'm feeling good, but these nodes are actually, this is a very good placement for Bullseye, because if he hits you with any of his specials in your block and he has any type of his prowess, especially with the prowess puncture, you're going to take a lot of damage. So right at the start of this fight, he just gains so much power from the Conflictor node. So boom, there's a special in our block. You know, barely did anything, right? Watch this special though. This is with prowess puncture and 1 prowess. There goes like 20% of our health, dude. So right after that, I start panicking, and I'm like, okay, we cannot allow another special 1 in our block. So I decide, you know what, screw special 1, screw special 2, let's just send this guy red. I got an invulnerability boost. It's no big deal. Here I was trying to just catch him with this and prolong the fight, so hopefully he didn't even throw the special 3. But it's fine. I have the invul boost. It's gonna deal absolutely 0 damage. Baseball to the dome. We're fine. Tickled. No damage. And then here, just going to throw my special 1 and dude, get me out of this fight. I don't want to take any more of those puncture prowess specials in our block. So there we go. Bullseye dead. That was our war. Technically, I did not die. But yeah, 10-minute fight. And I also itemed out. All 15 of my items gone. And all of that for a loss. We got destroyed 2-8. So yeah, super fun war. Hope you guys enjoyed the 10-minute fight. Be thankful. I tried to not show all 10 minutes, try to skim through as much as I could while still trying to show you guys the pain that I had to go through. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for war number 2. We're going to be back for some more wars this season. It's a short season. I think it's only 9 wars total because ending early before the holidays, which is a great move by Kabam. But that's going to do it. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We're pushing for 120,000 subscribers before the year 2025 begins. I think that's much for all and more on this journey. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Peace.